A story that has made international headlines. An 11-year-old boy is accused of shooting and killing 8-year-old Michaela Dyer outside her White Pine home Saturday night.
That boy is charged with first-degree murder. WBIR 10 News reporter Brittany Bay joins us. And Brittany, Tennessee state law does allow children that are pretty young, less than teenagers, to be tried as adults if they face a first-degree murder charge.
First-degree murder, among other violent crimes, could allow a child as young as 11 to be tried as an adult. But a defense attorney we spoke with says the likelihood of this 11-year-old facing charges as an adult is slim because prosecutors would have to prove that he was fully aware of what he is accused of doing was criminal. We talked to a child psychologist about the mind of an 11-year-old. Child psychologist Diana McCoy does not know the 11-year-old suspect in this week's deadly shooting, and she cannot answer why 8-year-old Michaela Dyer was killed.
My thoughts were that we really don't know what was going on in the boy's mind and what may have caused this to happen.
But her more than 20 years of experience does offer insight into the minds of children around age 11.
11 and 12 is kind of a borderline threshold for when we go from more of a childlike reasoning to a more adult, starting to develop more adult-like reasoning skills.
Though on the borderline, 11-year-old minds are still missing key developments.
Children that age have not developed moral judgment, good reasoning. They can't be expected to understand long-range consequences of their behavior.
That understanding of long-term consequences is exactly what prosecutors would need to prove if the 11-year-old boy accused of shooting Michaela were to be tried as an adult.
In this case, it would be doubtful. Our research has revealed no case in the state of Tennessee where an 11-year-old has ever been transferred for first-degree homicide. The defense is going to have experts to talk about this young man's mental state. The prosecution, on the other hand, are going to have experts to try to make this child seem more like an adult.
Whichever way the boy is charged, McCoy says 2 lives have changed forever.
This precious child lost her life and is such a loss now to the community. But he also pays a terrible price because as he grows and develops, and he'll have to come to terms with it.
McCoy agrees with Greg Isaacs and says it is unlikely this boy will be tried as an adult. If he is tried as a minor, the longest sentence he could receive would make him a free man at age 19.
Brittany, thank you. Another note on this story: that boy will be back in juvenile court in Jefferson County later this month.